We didn't even do the video on bingo. You want to do it?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it. Let's do bingo, bingo, boingo. We're doing a lot of videos now, guys.
You guys want videos, right? We're talking about BNGO today.
And look, the other YouTubers are covering it, and we know we're late to the party because it's already sort of blown up, but we do believe there is upside, and we do want to tell you about the danger as well. What is bingo? What is BNG? What is BNGIO? This is another DNA play, basically, right?
Yes, this is another right. This is another DNA play. So if you have too much fish in your portfolio, and you want some DNA, this is the stock for you. Bionano Genomics, they are in the business of sequencing human genomes. There's a lot more eloquent way to say this, but essentially they made a machine that is way more accurate and way cheaper than the next closest competitor. That's owned by
PacBio.
PacBio. 3 publications recently came out in the month of December that have been touting the superiority of Bionano's machine and technology over PacBio. The cost of this method is estimated based on list pricing to be between $10,000 and $20,000 per genome. So this is what it costs to do this process and procedure using the PacBio technology. OGM, which is optical genome mapping, with Sapphire, the machine that Bionano makes, which costs less than $500 per genome, was shown to be significantly more sensitive than the sequencing method. That is huge. That shows a technological advantage over your closest competitor. Plus, what kind of price difference is that? From 10 to 20,000 to $500. I mean, that's a 80-90% reduction in cost. I researched it and I watched some of the supporting videos last night to understand a bit more. Essentially, when they're using this sequencing machine, what they're looking for are differences. They're looking for minor variations in it, and I think that's how they find mutations. This is how, as far as I understand it, their machine is more accurate and can read much longer molecules to a greater degree of accuracy than the PacBio machine, from how I understand it, which means that the results that you get from this give you the data that you need more accurately, faster, cheaper to then go do whatever the next process is. Something as specific and exacting as DNA sequencing, you'd imagine that the highest level of accuracy is important.
Oh yeah, of course, and speed too. I think they did improve their speed, and they even touted on the main website like 96 genomes, whatever.
Let's see what they said
per week.
This was the other bit of news too.
Yeah, read that. And this is important because
this was a stock that was on the brink. I mean, this stock was basically on the brink of getting delisted from the NASDAQ because they were not able to keep their price over $1 per share. But the news came out today that they have been extended until June 28th to get the price of the stock back to $1 per share. The company initially only had December 16th to meet this requirement. That comes after receiving a letter on April 22nd of this year about it not staying above $1 per share. So basically, they need to keep the BNGO stock above $1 price minimum for 10 consecutive days. If it does this at any point over the 180-day period, the NASDAQ will close the matter. So the news was announced today that they now have more time to keep the stock price over $1.
And I think they will manage to do that in the next at least 10 days because they've got a lot of heat now. And we are in this trade. We have followed the YouTubers into the brink of war.
We have followed you guys in. As a matter of fact, like I'm in Los Angeles and I set an alarm and woke up for the bell in New York to catch that, and I got in.
I'm at $1.90.
I got in at $2. It was exactly $2.
Yeah, I mean, either way, $1.90, $2. A $300 million company. If this is real and not a joke, and this is not the CEO playing games because he was going to get delisted, which could be possible.
Well, so, hold on. Cathie Wood owns a ton of shares in PacBio and also believes that the genome space is going to be one of the fastest growing sectors over the next 10 years. Someone from ARK Invest did tweet at BNGO. Simon Barnett works at ARK on the genome ETF. I would love to speak with Holmlin. This is the CEO of BNGO. If possible, I've got lots of questions, and as always, I'm keen to learn. Cathie Wood talks all the time about learning from the companies that she invests in, and by her learning, it makes her investment smarter. That's him throwing a shout out to like, we want to talk to you. We have a lot of questions. Keen to learn, meaning like learning about your business, learning why you guys would be a good investment. You already know that they're in the space. PacBio is the #1 position in ARC's ARC-G. It would make a lot of sense that they would add these guys to the position.
Here's the other thing that happened besides the speculation of ARC getting involved.
I'm looking
there
for
is
it now. I know what you're talking about. And I'm
the Vanguard thing, right? You know what I'm speaking of?
That too, right? Yeah.
Well, we should show that Vanguard, I think the total index, the total market fund bought 5 million shares, but this is months ago, and they probably bought it at like 50 cents, 60 cents, somewhere before this massive run up. So what a good bet for them, huh? For Vanguard.
Well, they as of today, they quadrupled.
So Vanguard's up. Me and you are up 10 cents though.
As of today. I thought you were talking about the conference that they have coming up.
Once again, we do invest long term, but you know, if my stock doubles in a week, then I would try to probably take half off the table.
The position out off the table, and then you're playing with the house money.
And then you keep half of it and you let that ride and see if it can actually compete against PacBio. Or probably what's going to happen is Illumina or PacBio buy this company out because it's cheap.
Would buy them for the technology.
For $300 million or $600 million, because PacBio is now worth $5 billion. They could buy them out.
They could just buy them out.
Look, these are smart people, and we're investing in things we have no idea about. Obviously,
right. I am not a scientist, and I'm not like a genomic.
No, we're not
expert,
a geneticist.
But
right.
we're listening to the people that are the experts in the field, saying things independently that are all corroborating that story.
But yeah, basically, look, I don't know how a Tesla's built. Okay. I'm not there programming the AI computer, but do I know Tesla stock is the shit? Absolutely.
The pilot doesn't necessarily know how to fix the engine, but he knows how to fly the plane.
Exactly.
It's that idea. So we're just flying the plane here.
Genetic engineering and genomics and all of this. This is true. This is real. This is happening. And the next decade, just like Cathie Wood has kept saying, is going to be massive. It's going to be a massive industry where companies that are like 1 billion, 2 billion, 5 billion are probably going to be $100 billion. Like I'm not saying we know exactly what it is. Could be PacBio, could be Illumina, could be, we don't know.
I mean, $500 from 10,000?
Right.
I mean, if it costs 10 to 20,000 to sequence and do one genome, to your point, yes, people are going to wait till you show symptoms of diseases instead of making it preventive.
Right.
A lot of the stuff, if this gets to a really, really cheap price point, and even something like insurance could cover these sorts of things, you could see it being something where it's not used necessarily to fight diseases, but more on the preventive side.
And to figure it out, right? Are you susceptible to anything? Absolutely. Yeah. And honestly, there's no doubt in my mind that if the doctor said, listen, just pay $100, even if the insurance didn't cover it, I would easily pay $100 to know what might happen to me.
Of your entire, a complete genome of your entire family, what you're susceptible to, what's recessive, what's, all that. Yeah.
And for $10,000, I'm obviously not going to do that. That's just not going to happen.
No, because you got to buy Bitcoin.
Yeah, you got to buy Bitcoin. Always back to Bitcoin. Why have you guys not bought Bitcoin yet?
Seriously.
Hold on. So anyway, that was our take on what people have been covering, but I do think we have at least a somewhat of another take on it, where everyone's saying 10x, 10x, 10x. I'm saying double your money, get the fuck out. Okay? Or at least keep half and then let the rest ride. But treat it like it's very speculative. This company can fail. Everybody's talking about how this is going to be successful, and they're competing against PacBio. It's $300 million. PacBio can eat it for lunch. Yeah. Okay? Honestly, if they want to buy it out, they can buy it out. The important thing is, if it's a hot stock, just make sure to make some money on it and not try to be a hero here.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you do want to hold long-term with the profits you made. Anyway, like and subscribe, guys. Subscribe
and hit the bell button. Hit that little bell button. We don't really bother you.
No, we've been bothering people a lot lately.
Yeah.
But
this is our 8th video in 3 days. Yeah.
Look at that. Well,
all right.
Till next time. If we exit Bitcoin as horribly as we exit,
right, tripping over ourselves.
Broke.